Hello, we're just gonna skip all this. PIL things, tournament. The FU team is struggling with getting a team together, so this is kind of a thrown together thing. And we're gonna get ready to stream the game as soon as possible. Which requires me to exist as an observer cam. And hopefully we'll get everything underway for the next match. Let's see. There's no Smiles yet. Smiles is gonna be joining us later. Forgot about that part. I still have to get set up. Oh. You can look at the map in the meantime. Boom. It's Rushnu. I don't think we've had Rushnu yet. The new one. Have you played Rushnu before in that one match that we didn't see? DWSB, I think does a decent amount of Rushnu. The one KPM team did Rushnu a lot. I feel like it's kind of more popular on NA as well. And if you look very closely at the thing, you'll see there's
are both teams ready and streamers as well.
There's Paper and Narrow in the team, so this is gonna be. I don't know if we'll count it. It's probably not gonna be counted. It's probably gonna be counted as a forfeit. I'd rather not, because it's a little unnatural for the tiebreaker points and all that. But we'll figure that out later. Now, just gonna do the match.
Okay, we are going on next tick 30.
Daytime. I don't fucking know the daytime.
40 seconds.
40 seconds. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna figure out how to do daytime right now. I know where to find it. Admin.
So is tick 30.
Let's see. 12? That wasn't it. That's me yelling it. Okay. Now we do a zone time thing. Yeah, I got it. Wow. This guy types in commands like a genius. And they're going. Wow. Here comes the cobbled together FU team. And they're gonna hopefully exit double doors as you usually do. Going in, we got the guys on big stairs. Usual fighting from... Ooh, nice instant flank from Effect here. If you do not have any ollies or baptis to play the roof, so Effect is probably gonna rush. That's a 6-2. Can also turn up the audio a little bit. Boom. Coming back in here. Let's see how Gylo's already on the big time trade spot. And they're gonna wanna flush him out of that. Paper's on LA now, right? Paper plays LA. See if he's aware. Not really, he's already dropping, I think. Picks up a kill here. Arrow gets one more on cabbages. Back trades again. And so far DWSB is in control. No simple noob today, but I think they'll be okay without him. He's trying to get some picks from the sneaky bush here. Sneaky bush gaming. I don't know if that worked. I don't think it did. Kylo is still on the box. I feel like the bolter should like cover that on the long range angle. Ooh, we got a big flank here. Kylo is still behind the box. Absolute menace, and everybody fucking got annihilated. Paper's still alive. Okay, that I don't know about that one. Paper did not expect to play right now, so I'll cut him some slack. We're seeing some Desis. I'm not gonna cut anyone's slack for Desis anymore. Don't start the virus again. Backs on the roof here. Kinda covering Gylo. There's Swoop pushing out. Delta's behind the pillar. They got really aggressive positioning here. But this is pretty much... I don't know about this spot, but other than that, this is like a practice setup, I would even say. Like, Gylo has a spot. Delta, I don't know if that's so great, but it kind of makes for good crossfires, so I don't even mind it that much. You can nade it though, this is very nadeable. If one guy has a normal frag nade here, he just gets flushed out. But yeah, it's hard to get the LA over. Paper goes for the LA here. Does he get the kill? Oh, barely! Trying to get the fucking mid-air pilot in. Okay, this is like... Okay, Effect just kinda... Oh, he doesn't quite bail on it. But yeah, Paper is under pressure here too. Oh, okay. That looked unhinged, but it didn't work. And Gylo is just not gonna die. Gylo has not died yet. As long as Gylo's at this box, he was stuck. Very much so. Risley is not even on bolt anymore. And they're gonna just choose to ignore him. Gylo has redeployed for ammo. That is crazy. He's trying to get back in, but they just didn't cover their angles. Gylo playing... If he's playing Gaussa, did he have to redeploy for Gaussa ammo? It's probably medkits more than Gaussa ammo. Still wild. Where's FwF? Somebody on A point? Broke on A point, but he gets caught. Once you touch that A point, you have to be prepared to get attacked from every single direction. Seeing another upstairs push, not quite. No, I think FU is as indecisive. I am on picking the camera angle. And tries to pick out. Guy on Bandit kinda just trying to take the fight here. But meanwhile, there's just a massive flank. Okay. I was trying to get some trades here and I don't quite do it. Paper is on the roof. Paper did get the LA. And this is 47 to 11. This is devastating. At this pace, he was gonna be heavy to get a forfeit because it's gonna be worse than 75 points. Paper kinda loses the roof at the worst time here. Do some good old right angling. Disgusting Gylo gameplay. And an underboss kill afterwards. We didn't get that one, but he got at least one headshot. Got Delta on the box spot. Back just on the roof. Gylo going for some big boy pushes here. I am not quite sure where exactly the boundaries are, but it's probably right way standing. If I had to take a guess. Do a little Gylo cam here. This is definitely not an angle they're expecting at all. Even after he already shot. No, he's playing anchor, okay. Grizzly's back on board. Gylo should really die here. Okay, there we go. Kinda pushing it. And you would kinda want the bolt to cover this spot. Like, if you just get the pole to cover this, and then even just go in A, you know, at least you're not gonna get flanked to shit. At this point, this is like problem number one, to at least like get some fair 1v1s. Paper, run a flash. This is a like long flash. Paper did not even see him. That's a nasty head glitch. A few wins of volley was there. Probably not. But who knows? At this point, you know what? They got up there. They got up here. You're seeing a nice 2v1. Actual proper kill. Pretty much all of FU just kind of having a rough start. Can't really blame him. This is a little chaotic. Grizzly's just kind of trying to pick up some kills. Some bolt frags. Some over peeking, okay. but also some flanks. Paper tries to get a kill, does not, but he at least doesn't die. I mean, Guido knows about it. DWSB is doing God knows what, but maybe you know, this is the kind of place that you need to shake it up a little bit. Paper's just kind of on the roof. Honestly, at this point as Paper, I'm just like trying to fight some LA battles. Fight some LA battles and... Ooh, that was a miss. Yeah, get some LA battles done. Make sure your team doesn't get super fucking spawn camped by the box position. And hang out. Use this. No, we can't. Just me right now. And the beautiful sounds of anchors and MSWRs. They are kind of trying to play around this box spot to at least get some better fights. A lot of hesitation. Guidance on there. They got the crossfire here. 3 players. Usually got someone on this box. And you can get the repeaks here when the other box gets attacked. They're moving over to door 1 or door 6? Door number. Door with a number. They're moving to the door that has a number. Paper is gonna get caught here. And this whole extremely slow and hesitant push just kind of... I mean, that's a team diff, you know. Not a bunch of players that aren't very familiar at this point. Throwing shit together. And on Rushnu especially, you gotta kind of put your pushes through quickly. Otherwise somebody's running around the corner. Okay, they're kind of caught up to Gylo's angle here. Getting some kills. You wanna make sure you don't get caught by the other side. Also gets taken out. Okay, actually good trades for a few. Let's go. Let's take some space. That is true. I forget to edit that. I'm gonna edit it as soon as this is over. Alright, we're seeing some FU kills. FU are warmed the fuck up. They're gonna frag out. This is gonna hit some banger headshots. Like right now. Like what? Like right now. Like right here. Gonna peek out and boom. Gonna boom a guy. In a second. Right now he's gonna boom a guy. Boom. In the dicks, probably. Not actually in the head though. Oh, no? Yes? Here we go, there we go. Another one from the other stairs though? Rough. Not even a body shot. That like just takes him over the flank. And effect is on the roof again. And a few is very stuck. They did get a kill though. But they were shooting there. Decimators. Skylar's on the box spot again. And effect is on the roof. And they swapped out of LA. Paper switched back to heavy. Which is helping them get inside. But now we're back to the box situation. Paper's trying to like get a greedy pick here. Guido's also on there. You gotta watch out for your angles. That's a nice EMP. Got a lot of players down below. This lead doesn't get the kill though. Paper gets one. DJ is still fragging. I don't know where he's fragging from. They're still just below. Paper's trying to get a good angle here. I've caught him without the shield. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna call a truce on that one. And then, okay, another double underboss headshot for that one. But they traded not even positively. Gallo's back up there though. And we're going point, it seems like. We're going point. What is DWSB doing? Probably just gonna take upstairs first. Make sure nobody's up there. Which they know, Gylo's still upstairs. A nice pick. Obviously it's a little stuck. And DWSB is just gonna clean up the point. Very nice. Prime example of why you want to get the upstairs first when you're pushing into rush now. Oh boy. And we got another nightmare scenario here. LA on the roof. Yeah, this is not a proper match, essentially. This is essentially a forfeited match for FU. They only brought 4 players. Not sure what happened. Paper's doing some lagonomics. Getting one, staying alive. But there is so many more flanks that took him out immediately. Yeah, Nero and Purple just kind of subbing in. Help out. And obviously you're trying to get up here. This like hill space is rough. I wonder if you can like just like do a full send towards the double doors. I feel like on this rock you have so many angles that you get shot at from, right? You got this angle and that one, and then from the box, and then technically that one too, and then there's people on the roof, and then somebody could actually even push out here and do something. So it seems rough to even take fights from the rock, even though like you get a good head, right? That's the good thing. The thought is, you know, I get a head glitch against these angles. But there's a lot more to it. And FU is going back into point. Drunk's still trying to stay alive, succeeding. Roof is trying to at least get the pick on him here, but he's got a shield back now. And yeah, he's out again. Grizzly doing some magic. Doesn't really happen though. We still got players on the rock. Nero loves the rock. They actually got a kill here? No, he doesn't. Paper gets one. Paper almost gets the second one, but gets traded. And Gylo Airmo if he reaches 50 kills. No. He's like already doing infantry air hammering. Where's he at now? He's at the 20. The effect is like farming from the roof. You get like being an uncontested area up here, I can literally show the angles, right? You get 3 head glitches, you get full sight on anyone. You get to decide when you take a fight every single time, right? Your teammates spot players for you, and then you just get a pick like this, and then you just wait again. You reload, you get your shield back, your medkit, and then the next time your teammate engages any heavy, you re-peek. Kylo's really just... This is mean at this point. Just stand there.
But it's time.
This time. That's a 130 to 50. Yeah. I mean, this is not an ideal matchup for FU, but I think this is also DWSB being really strong.
Score is 50 for FU and 129 for DWSB.
This is not just FU being disjointed, I would say. I think Rushnu also... I mean, I'm just not a fan of Rushnu in general. And this is kind of one of the reasons the spawn can get really nasty. Yeah, Paper's still positive. Paper just played a lay, right? And, well, Paper's just fucking good. Paper's just really fucking good, so he's just been getting good trades, winning actual 1v1s. Something that the other FU players weren't really doing so much. So yeah, Gylo plus 13, 7 deaths. Junk's dude in effect, also fragging. DJ with 21 damages. Pretty fucking good. DJ just being the center in the team. Making sure everybody gets help. And I think we're just gonna try to jump back into it as fast as we can. Yeah, you know. It's nice that we see the game played out at least, you know. It's still planet side. It's still not playing live. That's the bright side of it. Let me do some where is my... Go. Do some of these. Beat this whole thing up. Yeah, paper has been like the driving force behind C-Spy now. Well, now and will probably be, so gonna be nice to see him in future matches. Okay, ooh, okay. One of these, I'll just neutralize it. I'll be the neutralized guy. I can't be the neutralized guy. Oops. Get me back in my observer. Any neutralizers? We're still gonna play this like a proper match, you know? We're not gonna cut any corners. Very least. Do it right. I don't even see. I don't even see a cap. Alright. Also ready.
We will start round on this stick 30. I repeat, we will start round on this stick 30. That's in 20 seconds.
Very cool. I think this side is a little harder to spawn camp. You kinda can't really run out here as much. It's a little cross-fireable if you want to like hardcore spawn camp. You can also you actually can't do this jump. Maybe there is a jump here. But the jump, the normal jump is up this. It's jumping up this thing. Is not really possible. Are they starting? Are we getting the start? I'm not even shown anything, yeah. But we're going. Players have went. I have missed it. And just going in and they're already on big stairs. Arafa's a little late. One more kill, okay. Nero's just gonna pick up some kills. Bit of turnaround. Alright. I mean that's a 3 kills or something. Risky gets taken out at the end. 2 or 3 kills. Wouldn't mind it. And yeah, DWSB are probably not gonna push past the doors here. It's a little too much. They're gonna do the occasional like flank around this way. And there's gonna be some, yeah, we're gonna see a rock play here. Delta's taking a nasty angle, but is FU gonna make it in? Roof trying to help out here. Okay, they got the kill. But yeah, no DWSB just fucking sends it. But Nero is on LA and he's on top. Actually very helpful to protection roof. There's a frag on bandit here that's gettable. And I missed it. Nero can just keep the roof. If Nero can just keep the roof, that's if that's all he does, it's gonna help a lot for FU. But they do have to recognize that it's probably a way better here to go up through double doors. Or at least A point. See some crossfires here. Delta drops down. Taken out. We get another drop. DWSB are getting a little sloppy. But there is a nasty flank that obviously tries to finish but doesn't get him. And Effect just goes back in and underbosses everybody. Crucial miss from Rislead. And Narrows completely missed that light assault drop. The roof is very big, I will say. So it's easy to like not catch a flank. A little rough here. If you're light assault, you know, if you're pushing this, just run on this thing. Always run on this, because then you get the vertical strafing. Really nasty to fight. And it at least gives you like a decent chance of winning a fight. You're caught off guard. Kind of looking for the LA. Pretty much has to. Oh, and then he stopped looking and there's Effect. And this is just really awkward. Now we already lost his shield, so he can't even go up. And yeah, Junksteel pushes out with Gylo. Herb's still on the rock. It's gonna get caught. Now this is not something you wanna fire. We got 4 heavies queued up. Somebody's gotta get a pick here. Factus gets another LA kill. Paper doesn't even... Okay, that's the GG7F magic. And it's also the high ground, but like that's how you win against the heavies. But this is where you want... Wristlead is not on Bolt anymore, and this is where you... This is prime... First of all, this is fucked up. But also, like, that's where you play Bolts, and that's why Bolts being nerfed has exacerbated the right angling stuff, because they just stand in there, you just click on their head. With an automatic weapon is really difficult, but the Bolt is what resolves problems like that. DWSB is back in here. Verb actually made it up to upstairs. Took out Gylo and Junks, but he does get traded. Paper's gonna go in, pick up some kills. Gets one. Yeah, a few didn't come up with enough players. So Paper and Arrow just kind of filling in. Make sure there's a match happening. Not going too well. To be honest. Ooh, Gylo gets caught out. Knurf gets a kill. Knurf in a good spot now. Got caught out though, there's more players. There is players respawning. You can't forget about the players that respawn. Run back in. Paper and Arrow are trying to get to point. Wristlead is just kind of down here. See a point fight. Okay, Paper gets caught out, but it's a nice knife combo. And there's a timing for a flank here. Let's see if he recognizes it. He does. See if he can make anything out of that. Nice, he gets one. One more in the corner. Ooh, but he didn't really look for that. It looked like Paper preferred like a different spot. That was enough to die there. But FwF's back in. Off of a very nice flank from Paper. But the question is if they can hold upstairs. Desies. At this point, you gotta be questioning if there's other places that DWG are coming in from. You're also gotta be questioning where are the reinforcements for FU. You need some more players upstairs. And at this point, nobody cares about upstairs, apparently. Get the Paper cam back. Who gets caught by the LA? Never mind. Roof a little stuck. Tried to help Paper, and then he just got stuck halfway through big stairs. And just like that, they didn't even need to push upstairs, because nobody went upstairs. Why are we not going upstairs, guys? Come on. Arrow wins the LA battle here. Looks like FU is a little more settled in now, at least. Even if it's just roll-wise, to see which player does what. Gylo's doing... Okay, Gylo got caught on a very aggressive flank. Delta also... Hope didn't notice, but they got some picks here. This is the time to group up and finish this up. Gets the trade, but not without a death. And the rest of the AFU players are still down here. I don't know who's holding them off. Junks dude, apparently. But this was just a solo push. I would have loved to see like a double peek on that, or at least a trade. We got two people from two angles. They're at least back in A. But DWG still has upstairs, and they're gonna jump in. Alpha gets caught off guard. There's a third person. There's a fourth person. Very nice surround. DWG absolutely has those point drops down. Just making sure two people drop from below, drop from above. Paper gets another one. Gets traded. You get a guy on the flank. You get a guy from point door. You just get a guy everywhere. And at this point, if you're an A point, like you have these little boxes, but they don't cover you from every direction. There's always like two directions at least where you can get hit from. You don't really want to be the one defending point without any other map control. Gylo's gone for kind of a flank here. If he does this correctly, he could get a lot of kills. Yeah, he actually waits. He doesn't get kills yet. Maybe he did. Maybe he actually waited a little too long. FwF's upstairs now. Let's see what he does with this. But they kind of forgot about him. Almost. You see a nice double peek here? Kind of, but Paper exposed himself. And Alpha just wants to get the kill. Seeing how FU lost the rest of upstairs. That was probably the right call. But now he needs to not die. Yeah. Okay, he still gets a kill. Which, that was not him, right? That was Risley. He's out again. That is a Sandra. That's not a player. I was seeing more nasty peeks here. They're not quite gonna get kills off it. But yeah, Bandit perfectly played on that. You see the peek here. Bandit knows there's shooting. My teammates are attacking. I'm gonna go out and get a kill. That was probably a little too far, but timing-wise, it was well done. They put trades, and the rest of DWSB is just at A point, looking for more cheeky peeks. The Desi. We need a decision here. FU has a lot of openings to actually go in the building, and they just don't really take them because they don't have the info. And they don't want to take the risk of just like pushing something together. Maybe there's like a lack of leadership here with that. Wolf gets a nice kill. Let's see if Junk Dude can... Okay, yeah, Hefty Bandit is already out there. Getting back on that. Let's see what Nero's doing. Okay, damn. Like rolls him. Nero didn't quite have full health yet, which probably was the decider for that. DWSB is still picking very aggressively, and it's still catching FU off guard somehow. This is trying to do the jump here. I don't get this jump. I feel like you can just like jump on this, and it doesn't lose you that much time. Like, yeah, you get shot. You're a little more likely to get shot by that angle, but it's a tiny difference. 52 for effect. Yeah, this is an absolute farm fest for light assault. And effect is not gonna say no to that. Our file is upstairs here, trying to win some fights. To deal with multiple heavies though. A point for Fuffles again. Just verb. Somebody else behind the box. Or the barrels. Paper going on his own. It's a lot of trickling now. While effect is just like actually shooting next to Sandy. But Nero, this is crazy. Nero gets the fucking the start of the fight. He shoots first. But effect just absolutely annihilates him from here. Yes, the diagonal strafing. The flash going up here. Bold choice. Gotta do some big boy peeks again. And at this point, DWSB are just kind of standing around. Roof is trying to get another pick here, but they don't know about the angle. The angle, no. I'm on VS. I don't even have... I can't. But I also won't. Someone's gotta cover the rock. Nero's kind of aware of it now. Nobody dies on that fight. Second rock gamer. Nero just wants to get to the roof. Yeah, once he is on the roof, he can deny the rock a little better. Let's see if we can get a pick here. Okay. Effect is, I haven't seen much of effect yet, but he is rolling on that GD7F. That's the kind of fight that you should like lose like 99% of the time. And he just turns and destroys Nero on that. In some picks here. And some attempts to get a kill. But Gylos on the edge again, trying to get a flank. See who wins this. There's gonna be, yeah, Nerf gets taken out by more players just sticking close to door 1. And where is FU now? Heck is still just on the roof. Annoying Nero. I was trying to kind of use the tiny head glitch on the I building. Arrow actually gets the kill. This is the fight that he shouldn't be winning, but he actually does somehow. And off of that, DWSB actually just doesn't even lose any players yet. Delta has to pull out here because he didn't get the kill fast enough. Went really well for them. Nope, just kind of fucking hyper-sense it. Moving paper get the kill. And they got upstairs. 3 heavies upstairs. Can this do anything? Will this do anything? Okay, nice. 2 kills. There should be another one here. No. He manages 180 set. Alpha is still there. It's taken just a tiny bit too long. Barely wins it. More repeats though. Was taken out. When they actually are getting to upstairs, if you like gets decent trades, it does kind of work out. They're just not making it there. And then they get stuck in the spawn camp loop. Back on almost 60 kills now. I was trying to come up here. He doesn't know though, and he still gets caught up by a heavy. That is it. I hope the ref is calling time soon. Anytime soon. I'll call time. I'll call some time as well. Time.
What is time?
Weak bug. That is it. Alright, well, very expected win for DWSB here, of course.
DWSB wins the match, 243 points to FU 117.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a forfeit for FU. Because they didn't actually bring the players, which is actually in their favor. We can go to the big scoreboard here. Because that means their net score is gonna be a little less bad on the table. On this one, which isn't updated yet. But I think they're kind of fine either way. XC only has 1 more game to play. And Feed with Fish do have 3 games to play, so they could technically do it, but they're also gonna have to fight some heavy hitters. That's gonna be rough. So as long as FU is gonna play XC, isn't that later? Did I mess this up? There's FU versus Fish with Friends. Yeah, exactly. And XC is tomorrow. This is wrong in the title. So this is out. Boom. So yeah. DWSB plays XC. DWSB plays XC. DWSB plays XC at some point later. This is only the next 5 matches. But yeah, is just gonna get a minus 75 for this. Yeah, FU basically has to beat Fish with Friends. And I mean, they also kind of have to beat XC, don't they? Monday. True. But yeah, don't leave yet. Well, you can like, I don't know, get like a P break or something. I'm probably gonna have a P break too. Because we're gonna have another match coming up in like 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, they did fight XC. You're right. There's too many matches. Fucking 30 matches in 2 weekends. But next up is HSR vs VSTD. First time we're gonna see VSTD. Forfeit counts as a net score of minus 75. I don't want to make it a very small or a very high amount of points because that would affect the way net score is used as a tiebreaker. and then you could basically forfeit a match against a stronger opponent where you're gonna lose by a lot and just not have a just get a -1. So I've settled on a -75, which is like an above average loss, I would say. -75 is losing pretty bad, but it's not losing like so bad that you basically didn't need to show up. Kind of the thought behind it. But yeah, I'm gonna pair some more matches here. I'm probably gonna throw us to like a 5-minute break.
Channel edited.
And we'll be back in a bit with the next match. And then ideally, I'll even have a co-caster. Yeah. I'll see you in a bit. I'll give you the funny music. Hey. We're back technically. We're just gonna get everything ready. Got HSR versus VSTD. It is on PIL actually. We haven't seen PIL yet. We have seen PIL like once, but it wasn't like a blowout match. So let's VSTD versus HSR has been really strong. Seen them play yesterday against Dire, and they had some close matches against Dire. So it's gonna be scary to go up against them at any point in time. Here we go. Not rush, no. I'll say I'm kind of a Pale Canyon enjoyer most of the time. But it can be somewhat difficult to play if you're not totally in sync. Did that. Let's get the teams in as well if we can. Can I? Can I do that? Okay, here they are. Looks like they're more or less prepared. VSTD isn't quite there yet.
User joined your channel.
Yo,
Okay.
you staying in here or are you moving down to the other channel?
No, I'm just gonna stay here. Freeman.
Right. You have a co-cast or?
Not yet, but Miles is gonna arrive in half an
Okay.
hour probably.
Okay, I can help you out while I'm
Yeah.
refereeing.
Good.
Just were you the one that entered script?
Yeah, I just put the teams in. Didn't do
Okay.
anything else yet.
Perfect. All right. Canyon.
I'll give that to you. Yeah, this is the second time. Am I on? Okay, wait. All right. This is the second time we've seen Pale. The first time was it XA or Dire? I think it was Dire versus XB or XC. I don't remember which one of the two. Didn't go well for XB.
I was XC if I'm not
XC,
mistaken.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a wash.
Okay, but we haven't seen anything of VSTD yet, and we have not seen anything on Pale from HSR.
HSR has been looking powerful. VSTD,
Absolutely.
yeah. I think this is their first match if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they just kind of jammed all of their matches into this weekend.
Really
Honestly, not a bad idea. It just keeps you in the zone instead of doing like a match every few days, and then I gotta get back in.
It is weird to choose Pale as your first map to play, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's a preference thing, right? I think Pale is not basic, but Pale is a staple on 66 and in general. I wouldn't mind it as like a first choice, or even like as a choice of a map to play. But it's gonna depend how well they're gonna be able to take fights together. There is like you can do some pretty scary flanking on Pale. HSR currently has the site that gives you that really fast flank into the enemy building, where you just run past the silos. And I'm expecting them to use it a lot. And to just kind of play off that. I don't know if they're gonna play light assaults. Meter feeders on heavy, so I don't think they're doing light assaults here. We need to point.
Oh, we need to flip the bases as well, so we get a TR connection.
Oh yeah, I can do that real quick.
I have to get that sheet next to me because
I got it in my my commands still.
The enemy has taken the facility.
Here we go.
You did not fail, Vanu. You failed yourself.
Ooh. Okay, slow down a bit. Who do we got on VSTD? We got Lucy goes HC BDSM BDSN. Break May. I've seen Lucy and Moto play a lot of Pox.
Ghost a little bit.
Yeah, him too. He played LA, I think. I want to say.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's gonna play
I
LA
think he's
now.
I think he's their LA player. Yeah.
I can do some betting. Let me bring you back here and set up a bet, set up a prediction. I mean, there's a world where VSTD just like crushes them. Technically, that's possible. We just don't know.
We have no idea how they're gonna play as a team or how this is gonna go. It'll be interesting to see.
And yeah, this is gonna be. Well, is Karoti playing? Do we have Karoti on there? There's no Karoti, actually.
Kora's
So
not playing, yeah.
they
Interestingly enough.
might just be looking to play without a boater at all. And I think, especially on the side that VSTD is on, you can do a lot with the boater. You can do a lot of like information play. You can play boaters on the roof. I think without cloak existing, that's only valid. And honestly, we don't need every single map to just be like a building and everyone right angles each other in the same box environment. So we just have a map that has a boat, have a little more impact, and you have to play around it, then I think that's nice variety.
Surprise, Kura's not playing today. Karauti is a known overlord in this map. Very oppressive to play against. Maybe he's just not available.
Yeah.
Kind of works out for VSTD in a sense that he's not here today.
Sure, that could be their shot to make something happen here, or even to just get a good net score. That
Gonna
can
make sure
matter.
that they hear me on both teams on broadcast. So stand by a sec.
Waiting for the teams here.
Mostly waiting on. Okay, both teams are ready. Perfect. I guess we'll start them off. We'll do next tick 30.
Right. Yeah, I wanna see what VSTD does. I'm very interested. I don't think I've seen any of them play anything so far. I don't know if they played in like former tournaments. Or if this is just like
I think this is the first tournament they were able to enter. I think they got into Jaeger around what it was like the lull period after like Community Smash or whatnot. So we'll see what
generation.
they can do. Yeah, new generation for what it's worth. Yeah.
You got the thing, the script. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it. Yeah.
But, do we get some funny Desi gaming? No.
No.
Not a spots though. Lucy tries to just shoot one shot.
Lucy is bolting for VSTD.
Yeah. See, they all entered below. Usually you do the jump up top, or you at least do the jump and then go into the window. Moto's going for a very aggressive peek here and gets caught immediately.
Vanu is
Oh, and here comes the flanking Overlord Maxush, already going balcony.
We got 2 players balcony even. And VST tried to get the point. They're just going for the bolt here. Lucy does not have any idea.
Very nice.
This is another fight.
Maxush gets another.
And
And another.
It's everybody.
The special.
And that's a 6-0.
Flanking Overlord.
Yeah, that's just raw power.
And immediately on the aggression.
Yeah, it looked like VST didn't have too much of a plan. We had 1 player going point. We had Moto just kind of doing like a really aggressive flank without any backup. Nice bolt pick here. And then HSR just capitalized on it. Let's see.
Oh, Maxush is flanking from silos along with Kraper.
He did get taken out though. And we got a lot of fighting inside. But I can't get over the railing.
Meter Feeder's
Just
gonna
gets the
wipe
kills.
him out.
Only 2 kills for VSTD. We're back to the usual. Always kind of
It
a...
must have been a TK then. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Rage must have TK'd someone.
unfortunate. Always kind of a science to like get a good fight from here. You want to like get on the roof, but you don't want to get crossfired on the roof. And then just kind of die while jumping.
Yeah, that is greedy. It's very
Yeah.
greedy. You really have to wait for your bolt to... Yeah, you see he gets 2 there. Now imagine if they waited until he got those picks.
Yeah, Breaker's the last one here. There's only so long you can kind of stand on a rock. At some point, the HSR player is also gonna play around it. But yeah, it's I remember when we played PIL, we had some like very specific like nades and jumps to get back in. Because if you mess it up, you might just get rolled immediately. And if you just go downstairs, like you can, but you're not really gonna have great fights. You're not gonna have any height advantages. But HSR just gave him the point, kinda. They couldn't even... They gave him the building, but they could even go back point. But here's 3 people coming in from silos. First gets a trade. Comes
They
in
just
from
are not
behind.
having any bolt. Like, usually a bolt would like stand on top of Chevron or something on the other roof. They could use silos a little more.
For sure, yeah. Definitely have some options to do more crossfires. So far, they're just playing the building and keeping it simple. Really works. Any other bolt isn't gonna do a crazy amount for VSTD if they can't even get in the building.
Right. But now
kinda-
imagine HSR's hold us a Karauti on their
Yeah,
side.
that would be frustrating.
It would be. Okay, so that does get 2.
Yes, but there's a lot of trickling still, so nobody can really capitalize off it.
Right.
DSM kind of trying to find a pick with the silenced Gorsa.
This is one of the few maps I do improve of like a suppressor. In a
Do they?
sense. So this and like maybe Roshnu if you're playing flank.
I can, I don't know. I feel like Russian's too long ranged. I can kind of see it here where you really don't care about the velocity drops.
Hmm.
Although we've seen players not even play soft point to get more
We are
velocity.
off the bolt. No more bolt for VSTD.
Yeah, Lucy probably just wants to get in and trade some fights.
He is arguably their strongest heavy.
For sure. It feels frustrating when you have to play bolt and you're only in like the super CQC fights where it's like complete do or die on one shot, whether you win or not.
This trickle is gonna hurt them so much. It's not coordinated.
Yeah, it's just kinda... They're using multiple entrances, but not at the same time, and then that kinda becomes a problem. DSM just kinda trying to wait for fights, but HSR knows how to get the timings down and do 2v1s, even from multiple angles. Defeater's trying to get some frags here. Okay, we got the quad engage. And a lot of players going over balcony, which is not the worst, but yeah, this is kind of the problem.
Oh,
You have
boy.
these roof players that just have a way better angle.
Nice pick on the hero.
BDSM's kind of covering them. Break has no idea what
Swoosh.
happened the entire time.
Oh boy, and there's one stuck in balcony cubby. Oh no. He's still there.
Mama still has.
Oh. Drops on the Maxush from Bal.
He gets the kill. Yeah, Maxush does not hit the underboss this time. Okay, the VSTD players are in their building at least. At this point, you just want to be in your building and just like get some good fights. Slow it down. Point is not happening anyways. It's 8 minutes. Point could be happening. But if we're being realistic, it's not the case. There's even time here to actually push the other building. HSR is playing over silos a lot. They're actually just all out here. This is very punishable. But I don't know if VSTD has like the knowledge to do it. Break gets one and gets traded. They're just kind of back in. HSR are just brute forcing this. We're just seeing like constant other respawns are just going over silo.
Right, Maxus isn't even flanking and they brute forced it and won those engagements little by little.
Yeah, VSTD is kind of on silo.
They're trying to catch out Kraper.
Yeah, but they crossfired themselves in the process. I feel like at this point, this is kind of where you do want that bolt. But I guess the problem is they only really got in because Lucy swapped to heavy. And now they needed the bolt later on?
Yeah, but I want to see the VSTD go wider in the silos. They can abuse that a little more.
For sure, yeah. They can catch some respawns there and at least force HSR to go all the way around and not have the like super fast respawns. Which are the reasons.
Look at how comfortable Kraper's playing in silos. He almost knows that they're never going to come through here via city, so he can just keep his crossfire all the time. A little more of a coordinated draw.
Yes, but they need to win the fights of them, and it's not. Well, they got 4 players here, but they're back on the crossfire.
Oh, hero on that ledge by the window.
Midfielder cleans up the rest.
Them all up. Yeah.
You really do just need to go for the roof jump and then go from there. They like tried it once, and HSR covered for it by just having somebody on the other part of the stairs, but you can help your teammates there, getting on the roof and then kind of making sure everybody gets up there and then pushing in. But at this point, they're kind of just owning anywhere. No, Scraper doing a big time drop here. It's covered right away.
Oh no, they're trickling 2 more in.
Okay. Yeah, HSR are prepared though. They have the players in all the important spots. You wanna have someone on the stairs covering the door next to the cliff. They have a player, like they have always 2 players on the roof that are kinda crossfiring for each other.
Oh yeah, they definitely know what they're doing in terms of like spawn capping this.
Yeah, they're prepared for all the eventualities that VSTD are throwing at them. Currently it's a lot of the balcony plays, and we like HSR hero is already on his spot. Where he has this really nasty head glitch. Not really a head glitch. But he has the cover plus the railing. You just can't get him off it. And after he just like stalled him out for like 20 seconds, everybody just redrops.
Yeah, it's almost like we're seeing the same push over and over again from VSTD.
Yeah.
And over again, HSR seems to be... they seem to execute their own plan and it keeps working. I think they got caught off guard a little bit when Lucy swapped to heavy, but then they readjusted.
Yeah, that didn't last very long. I was seeing just like... they're just crawling over the building like ants in random locations. And, well, they got 2 frags of it here. BDSM is in. And he gets one more of a surprise drop.
Got that with Goose, but
He ruins the fight. A little more heavy, though. BDSM just kind of overpeaks that. Runs in the room entirely.
Yeah, they have to run in quick here while respawns are coming in, but I don't think they're gonna be able to.
Yeah, are
Draper's
they
already
paying
back
attention
in.
to the respawns though? Lucy had an opportunity here to actually kind of cut them off, but he chose not to. HSR is just back in full force. Not really losing many players. Okay, they win a 2v1.
A
Can
little
break at the
bit
next
of
kill
a
here.
kind of even now.
Oh, we got a bunny hop attempt.
Very ambitious bunny hop. Yeah.
That might have worked with full health, but I don't think he had his shield back yet. Definitely more of an underboss moment than a bunny hop moment. Usually want to do you usually want to do the bunny hopping to counter underbossing. So the other way around, it's
One player for
hard.
VSTD finally using Silo.
There we go. This M here. Let's see what he does with it.
But two of them are aware of his existence there.
Yeah, and he
gets
just
taken
gets caught.
Unlucky. Maxush.
Grab us on kind of a flank here. Okay, he gets caught though. 3v1. And this is technically okay. Well, there's a flank from Logan as well. Okay, that's a very timely flank.
Oh, my
Okay,
gets
no,
two.
He gets two. He gets three. Okay,
Ooh, not bad.
good. I feel like this was a good spot for VSTD to be in before that flank came in, where there was just a bunch of heavies just running up the stairs. Can fight that really well. But it was also all of VSTD kind of blobbed up on the same space.
Yes, this is VSTD's chance to get a good push in.
Maxush gets caught here, but they're prepped for these balcony drops, and they get 2 kills of it. Okay, I don't know if I saw that right, that there's like a bigger flank.
Lucy has a good flank. But they don't make good on their picks, VSTD. Still kind of even.
2 for 1 for HSR.
Nice double from Hero.
I think VSTD are not doing that bad on the 1v1s. Like, I mean, they're somewhat losing on them, but usually it goes well enough. But HSR just have way better positioning to finish up fights.
Bit of a TK.
That was a TK, yeah.
Lucky.
And another
Max's gonna
trade.
pay for it. Gonna pay up with it though.
Defeated. Good win here. My can... Okay, he gets a surprise peek and gets the win of it. There's more players just ready. Just another guy every time.
Like a battle royale. New challenger arrives, comes in.
Dropping in with the bus.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy. Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
George gets 2 here. Oh no, he only got 1, I think. Did he? I don't actually know.
I think I only got 1 there.
He's still alive. Should have gotten traded ages ago.
Nah, he can't live like that. Oh no.
And they're just all back in. VCD had so good spots. They had somebody on the stairs. They had the whole crossfire setup with the multiple angles.
And it all crumbles apart. Oh no.
The players just didn't peak at the right times.
On here catches out the one flanker on Silo.
BDSM is playing more Silo now, but he's not really seeing success. It's kind of hard on the Silos to like know when to stop sprinting. It's just a big ass half circle. So there could just be a guy at any point. No bottom drops.
Push on the bell. Oh, they all get caught. Oh, it's a disaster.
So, oh yeah, yeah. We had 2 heavies of them coming. They're coming in balcony, and then they're coming in on the bottom doors, and it's just completely disconnected from each other. It'd be good if they dropped in. It's good that they're dropping in 2 locations, but the 2 locations don't connect to each other, and then they can't help each other at any point, or like even get some kind of pincer going, and kind of falls apart. That is half, yes. $123 to $60.
Oh boy.
Is that worse than the previous match? I don't actually know.
What happened previous match? I was.
A few didn't quite come up with enough players, so Narrow and Paper stepped in.
Oh boy.
But
Oh yeah,
DawG,
I saw that.
yeah, just DawG annihilated them. Like a plus 120 or something.
I mean, this is sort of lining up to be a a plus 120 if VSTD can't change their ways. I would say the side that they're going to play on now has easier access to silos, and they might do something with it.
Yeah.
But from this side, the spawn camp can still be just as punishing, if not more punishing.
For sure. I think Lucy needs to be on board here. To like
Think
cut
so.
the railing. The people peeking railing, just kind of preventing you from even making it to the building. Stuff like that. You need to counter that. I don't know if HSR is gonna pull out a bolt specifically for this. It would be worth it. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe, I mean, it's a they have to. I think Crowdy is like the only player that actually wants to bolt. Can't blame him for that. But yeah, score-wise, Maxush, Hero, Portrait Chaos, all very positive double digits. I got the cap, of course.
Yeah.
Otherwise, VSTD, a lot of struggling. We see some single-digit kills, rough times. But this is also, it is the first tournament match. It is against a very strong team. So it's not like the worst.
Yeah, HSR hasn't been playing as many tournaments as the other teams, but they've shown that they're able to hang with the best of them. They're very, very strong. Individually and in their teamwork. Even with like new players that we haven't seen. I mean, Maxush is his first time on Jaeger, and he's shown that his timings and his ability to flank are very good. And like even the longtime players that have played like Meter Feeder, they still got it. They still know what they're doing.
Absolutely, they're only getting better. I mean, after seeing them play Dire yesterday, I think they have a chance of winning. I would give them that. Not like a massive one, but it's possible. All right, I think we're ready to go for the next round.
Yeah, we'll go 30 seconds here. I hope VSTD can adjust a couple of things here in their approach. I think they're a little too stubborn with their entry points early on. They did try to adapt a little bit come mid-game, but we'll see if they can adapt better this time around.
Yeah, as long as they can just set up good fights for them in their building, that's like starting point. Are we going? They're going?
Yeah, they're going.
Okay. You probably don't have me in the Whisperless in the same channel.
Oh yeah, because I'm using the other streamer channel for it.
Oh yeah, right. We're in match 2 right now.
Right. That's why I probably couldn't hear me.
See what the start is. VSTD is just kind of hanging out in their lobby. Not really in a good way. Yeah, we got some balcony plays. 1-for-1. Lucy gets the kill though. Good start. Lucy gets
not flanking. Heroes flanking their side door here.
There is 2 players out on silo, and they're killable kind of. This is kind of a bait actually. They're trying to make him go outside. Now they're actually pushing it.
Very good patience by VSTD. They're not biting.
Sure. And they're kind of working out their losing players as long as they can respawn fast enough. Maybe if you can even like mix in a flank here. Midfielder's just playing silos. That might be part of why they're not in the enemy building yet. Maybe HSR is playing around the flank a little too much, but he also is gonna like catch this kind of stuff. Except he didn't wait for it. Yeah, just the spots are powerful.
Oh, this timing might hurt him here. Oh, he does get one.
Guess I'm doing the heinous window play here. Logan has just been on the roof of their building, I think, just spotting and supporting people. Might as well be an infiltrator. Now they're pushing it. Okay. HSR's going in now.
I think they've had enough of
Second
waiting.
player. They're just at every angle. Logan's back in the window. This gets the kill though. Okay, they're just gonna maintain their building control. And that's just fine.
Not too bad of a start for VSTD here.
Much better for sure. I think they've traded evenly so far, I'd say. Maybe even positively.
The point spread is still the same, yeah.
They got point control, technically. They got more time on it.
Right, for now. They're, we'll see what they do from here on out. Hero trading with a couple of NC weapons from range. Probably not ideal.
Want to trade against the Gorsa. Okay, we got one flank from Portuguese here who does not. Well, he does get one kill actually.
Gets one.
Logan is
They
taken out at the
expect
window.
him, I think.
Another window play.
Oh, Maxush. Gonna catch one as well. He's gonna go on his flank.
Yes, it looks like they're a little more dialed into the flank plays now. Not kind of playing around them. Rush gets away with the skill though, and he just leaves. He has a player to protect them.
Now I think they can start setting up the spawn camp. HSR, if they go in quick enough.
I just thought it lost 2 more players.
Right. That's a third.
And VSTD almost has an opportunity to push in the enemy building here. It's probably, no, not really actually. The respawns are a little too quick.
Oh, they got
Gets taken
punished.
out. Yeah, they're still just doing just fine.
Yeah, VSTD trading a little positively since half started.
Sure, they're kind of stuck on point now. You don't want to stay on point. You actually only want to be on point to cap it and then immediately leave. BDSM is going very far here. Here's a flank. They're just gonna get stuck in between. This might make him lose the building. Gonna be tight. It depends on how aggressive HSR wants to play this. They can definitely take the building here.
Oh.
The player goes down. Preg also goes down.
Now that's probably their cue to push in.
Absolutely.
You are better than this. Show them.
Born, respawn, couple doing the roof jump. They're spotted out by Hero though, who's on silos.
He's just up there. I do want to see somebody on the roof from VSTD. That jump is kind of crucial. I'm trying to trade out Logan here.
Oh,
Okay.
Maxush gets 2 on the side door.
And instead we're just seeing them try to squeeze into the window. That was a clean window jump. There's still too many players here. Is he back in though? It's caught by Hero. Now the trickling is kind of beginning.
Oh, Logan. Oh, he doesn't manage to catch one off balcony, but they know they're in there now.
Yeah, they might get pinned. So they need to push out somewhere and get a kill. Which kind of works actually. Okay.
Yeah, it does work out.
Back in the building. He's making sure the point doesn't get capped.
They have the numbers advantage now, VSTD.
Oh, and they're actually going for an aggressive play. Okay. Got some confidence. It didn't work out, but you know what?
Well, I like it.
Yeah. You gotta try it out. You gotta limit test it.
For sure. Oh, there you go. There you go. Some good trades.
Still have point at least. I think it's only one player getting out here. I might just get back to his building. Good play. You probably want to like go even further back to make sure your teammates can support you. So now he's just a little stuck in the. Okay, maybe this. Okay, well they still get 2 frags of
team
it.
kill there.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was a really good setup.
Yeah, Lizard hates pink weapons. That's why I got a warning yesterday, Nero. I don't know what to tell you, man. But the camo on weapons is fine.
Yeah.
What I know.
I will officially decree right now they're fine. I'm gonna
So
do...
the doctor has decreed it.
I'm gonna do like a tiny overhaul over the map boundaries and some small rule namings after the qualification phase. Just gonna keep it consistent for now. In that in-between time, we can specify all that.
A little more control now for HSR.
Yeah, Lucy kind of went for a balcony flank here, and gets the opportunity to
Logan.
get some frags.
Logan lives there.
He might get caught by Lucy. Does he know? Oh, that's meter feed.
Ghost finds.
This is a much better half from VSTD. Maybe it's something about the other. I
don't think HSR is
side.
playing this side as well as they are the other.
Yeah. I think the HSR side relies a lot on having the control with the bolt, and that's how you like get the nasty spawn locks. So the fact that they don't have one weakens them here. Like that's a nice kill, but there's gonna be so many heavies re-peeking this.
Oh, meter feeder
one.
gets a ground point.
1v1. Was a little late here. I'm generally not a fan of going when you go into the enemy lobby. Going just up the lobby stairs is usually gonna result in not so great fights. So you want to have like at least 2 people go the other stairs, or maybe even almost all of them.
Vano is with you.
It's a little more unexpected. You kind of get a better fight. It's harder to flank you.
The stairs in general in triple stacks, you want to clear them really quickly.
Yeah,
You're
if you
going
get
up,
caught
you're
in
at
a fight,
disadvantage.
it's no good. The upstairs player just have the head glitch and all that. If you can get like to the upper part of the stairs and then head glitch yourself against somebody further back, that's good. So it's kind of a timing thing of who gets where at what time. But VCD are kind of comfortably fighting in HSR's building now. I don't know if they're trading well point-wise, but they're in there.
Trading well point-wise. It's hovered around the same point differential as it's been.
Yeah, we're still at the
the
60.
last half.
A lot of grenades coming out here. Okay, we even got some fast silo reinforcements. Logan gets 1, but he gets traded.
Here comes a silo push from a couple of VSTD players, but the others don't follow. It's not coordinated.
A little late now, yeah. BDSM has been kind of at silos. He got a kill there. Then he just peeks into Spot Chaos. But that was kind of a lost battle. And HSR... Okay, they're gonna do the jump. It kind of takes longer and this forces you. So I don't know if that's really the play.
Rise to the moment you
Yeah, meter
can
feeder
forbid.
getting
Yeah, he just got caught
a
out
death for his troubles, yeah.
by the respawn player. And now they... I don't know if HSR can get in the enemy building now. They can't really.
It's tough for them. Hero also tries to flank from silo, gets caught. I think there's 2 left now for HSR.
But they
Maxush does
kind
get
of...
2.
Yeah, Lucy's on a late flank. He gets 1. We still lost a lot of players over it though.
Maxush gets his 3rd.
Not
Finally
his
goes down.
4th. Lucy trades him. And they keep their building. And they still gotta prevent the cap. This is kind of... I think this is like the ultimate honor goal here, to not get capped in the second round.
Failure is
Although
not
it might
the
look
death of enlightenment.
rough now. They need to get their building back and they need to regroup. Ideally... Okay, well, there's a lot of players on A now. 3 players on A, that could go
if
bad.
they get peeked from balcony, that'll be horrific.
Got a lot of players on
Kraper's
roof
gonna
here.
find. Oh, Kraper is very aggressive here. Does get 1.
Is the 1 player on point?
Trades are in favor of HSR. Blank from HC.
Okay, and it kind of turned on itself. HSR had the advantage of high ground. They pushed down, they got some kills. The respawns got them back. They keep the point. They're also in the enemy building with 2 players. I would not be doing that. As the team leader, I would scream for them to come back. But it kind of works for now. BDSM has like a pick here, but he's... Okay, oh, okay, I don't know what just happened.
Oh,
That was
boy.
like double blindness.
Bit of lack
Picks
of
for BDSM.
coordination from HSR now.
Yeah, Maxushkana gets the kill at the end. You're gonna get caught here though? Where was that from? He ran all the way outside.
Maxush was at the the pixel window, second floor.
Yeah. Somebody shot him. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in the lobby here when you're in the enemy building.
Oh, HSR may not get this cap this time around with how much time there's left.
Yeah, it's only 2.5 minutes.
Do not falter.
There's an extremely loud siren. I got my windows open.
Yeah, you're right, they're coming after you or something?
Ah, no, I'm good, I'm good. Like an ambulance station, like 2 roads away from me. So I hear that
okay.
pretty often.
Oh, it looks like the cap is not possible now. Okay, good on VSTD for this
Yeah,
half.
this is I'd be happy about this half as VSTD. It looked to start out very depressing, but doing really well now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to take fights against roof players. So I'm kind of trying to go back in. I just thought just kind of hanging out on their roof, waiting for VST to make a move. They are making a move. But Portugal has also made a move. It's only 1 kill though.
Logan not gonna push after seeing that.
And also wait though, there is a push from Hero, okay. Kind of defaulting to calling every flank max push, but there's other players flanking. Especially on PIL. Just neutralizing the point. I assume they know that the cap isn't possible anymore at this point. Usually kind of have a guy, a time guy on your team.
Right. Or like they go through like the Sunday timer.
Oh yeah, true.
1 minute
just
remaining
re-pick.
in the match. I think you could have heard me this time. I think I adjusted the whistle.
Yeah, I heard you.
Right.
There's another frag here, kind of just holding down the fort. Ooh, does he get the roof pick? No. Those are hard kills to get.
You are better than this. Show them.
Definitely a better showing this half from VSTD. HSR,
They got a little intimidated, I feel like.
or
this half.
they relaxed a little bit.
I can see that.
Maybe a little lax, not as coordinated or aggressive into their building. Good showing by VSTD nonetheless. Five,
Yeah, and they got some more
4,
frags here at the end.
3, 2, 1. End of match. End of match.
Alright.
HSR wins by a score of 207 to 150.
Positive
GG's.
side? Yeah, they went positive this side, right?
They went positive
Yes.
this half, yeah.
They have.
I think Raper especially, I'd say for HSR struggled a little bit this half.
Yeah.
And some who were quite positive by halftime, they either went back to like neutral or negative.
Yeah, everybody kind of caught up with their bad performances on VSTD. But it's still a plus 50 for HSR. It's still a strong showing. I think PIL is a map both teams still have stuff to learn on, to improve on. And this is the first tournament game for VSTD, so all things considered, that's a good start. And HSR is kind of like I don't want to call it an auto loss, but like I think it's one of the assumed losses for them. So they still have their 1APC match, their C-Spy match, and their Sniff match, which are like the 3 big ones that they can win to qualify. But they also almost have to. I think they can get away with like a 2-3 and good net score, which doing well in this match definitely helped for that.
Yeah, like you said, the big matches will be. I think they play 1RPC next. That'll be probably one of the bigger matches for them.
Yeah.
To see where they stand. And
which is gonna be the next match actually, because FU versus Fish with Friends is also forfeit. FU is kind of just
really
out. FU is pretty much out.
That's
because of
unfortunate.
those.
Not enough players, huh?
Seems like it.
Really unfortunate to see.
I mean, are they out? Kind of depends on. I think there's a world where they're not out. This is not updated yet, so FU is gonna get another minus 150 net score on the points. I can just maybe I can just do that now, so we can have an updated look at the score. See how the groups are.
FU only has one win.
Yeah, FU won against XC so far, and they played. The other match they played was Dire, I think.
Are they? When is their match against Fish with Feet? Do they have enough players for that? Oh,
No,
that's the one they're gonna forfeit.
Yeah,
later.
that is one they just forfeited.
Oh boy. Okay, that'd be like one that they would be sort of competitive. Because against XB tomorrow, if they don't forfeit and they're gonna play that, that's a stronger looking matchup, I'd say.
For sure. So Fish with Friends are gonna get a win, and they're gonna get. And they're gonna make me do math. Yes, right. We're gonna update a look at the group. And that does put XC over FU. But they still have to. Who are they fighting? They only got one match left.
Who's that?
XC are fighting DWG. Okay, well that's rough.
Oh, DWG, yes. DWG. That's yeah, that's the literal last day. Monday, late evening.
Then, I mean, somehow FU might get away with this. Somehow FU might forfeit 2 matches and still be fine. Actually,
it all depends what they do against XB. That's the that's the big thing.
Yeah, the XB match. But if XC and Fish with Friends don't get a win, then they're just gonna be on 1 and 4, and then as long as FU wins the XB match, which I guess they can lose, yeah. They're not in, and then it's up to the standings, the tiebreaker.
FU has a good roster. It can be quite competitive against XB.
They can, but apparently nobody's here. Apparently nobody's fucking playing. So I don't know how that's gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll definitely see.
Here, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I think that's it for us and for me. I was expecting to cast 3 matches today, and it's like 1.5 kinda. So, was gone. So it's gonna be Varunda and Test Hamster in about an hour against with 1RPC versus VSTD.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, we're gonna see who these are really interesting. 1RPC has these 2 more matches here, and then VSTD also has a match against XI. So all these are gonna wait. No, do they have one against? No, against C-Spy. Yeah,
quite a few matches coming up today. Yeah.
Or am I still against XA? Okay, I'm. Is XA versus C-Spy? Okay, there's a bunch of matches. There's a bunch of stuff.
1RPC against XA right after 1RPC VSTD. After that, it's going to be XA versus C-Spy. After that is Dire versus DWG. And after that, there's Dire versus Fish with Feet. So it's quite a loaded day, and they should all be streamed.
Sure. Everyone else has got that covered. So yeah, we'll see you for that.